The silent scream in the town's cemetery. The town was a place forgotten by time and despair. Old houses had sagging roofs, and the streets had collapsed under the weight of years. However, in the midst of this abandonment, in the heart of the town, an old cemetery waited in mournful silence. A group of researchers and adventurers gathered to shed light on the town's past and explore the mysterious atmosphere of the cemetery. The heaviness in the air made the abandoned spirit of the town palpable. The sky was covered with clouds, as if the cemetery was trying to protect its own secrets. Chapter 1. Onset of darkness. As night fell, the group wandered through the deserted streets. Reaching the cemetery, the gravestones, covered with moss and lichen, reflected a forgotten history. When the group opened the cemetery gate, an instant change was felt upon stepping inside. A slight breeze carried with it a mysterious melody, as if the cemetery itself was breathing, playing a melody full of enigma. Chapter 2. Mysterious symbols. While wandering through the cemetery, the group discovered peculiar symbols and signs on tombstones. These symbols resembled an ancient pagan ritual from the town's past. For a moment, a strange light that appeared around the gravestones made the shadows dance. The mysterious light acted as a guide for the group. As they strolled among the tombstones, the shadows suddenly came to life. The ghost of the past rose from the tombstones, revealing an old love story, betrayal, and revenge. Chapter 3. An ancient tale. The story told by the shadows was a drama hidden in the forgotten past of the town. The stories of those who once lived here seemed to come alive on the tombstones. The group felt lost among the sorrows and joys of the past. In the late hours of the night, the group stood in front of a monument. The shadow of the monument vividly reflected the painful memories of the past. After a moment of silence, the atmosphere changed. The murmur of the wind whispered the abandonment of the town and the pains of those lying in the cemetery. Chapter 4. The silent scream. In the darkest moment of the night, the group listened to a series of ghost stories throughout the night. However, as they listened to these stories, the group felt that they were somehow merging with the cemetery, like the cemetery telling them the past. It had also changed them in an unforgettable way. As dawn broke, the group exited through the cemetery gate, but they were now somehow connected to the abandoned spirit of the town. The cemetery would continue to echo its silent screams for a while, existing as a shadow living in the heart of the deserted town, and perhaps that shadow would remain there to remember the past and guide the future.